Timeless insights from ancient civilizations, unlocking ancient wisdom for modern living in an age dominated by rapid technological advancements and fast-paced lifestyles. The teachings of our ancestors offer profound guidance. From the Stoics of Rome to the sages of India, ancient wisdom provides timeless strategies for navigating life's complexities. This exploration delves into the core principles of ancient philosophies, revealing how practices developed millennia ago remain remarkably relevant today. We'll uncover practical applications that empower modern individuals seeking balance and purpose. The foundations of ancient philosophical thought. Civilizations across history cultivated systems of thought designed to cultivate inner peace and societal harmony. These frameworks addressed fundamental human concerns, ethics, self-discipline, and the pursuit of meaning. Greek philosophers like Socrates emphasized questioning assumptions, while Confucianism prioritized moral cultivation through education and social responsibility. Such diverse approaches reveal common threads in humanity's quest for wisdom. Ethical living. Many traditions emphasized virtues such as honesty, compassion, and integrity as cornerstones of a fulfilling life-mind-body connection. Practices like yoga and meditation were developed to align physical health with mental well-being. Social harmony. Cultures recognized the importance of community relationships in achieving personal fulfillment. Stoicism. Mastering emotions through reason. Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius practiced daily reflection to maintain emotional equilibrium amid political turmoil. His writings emphasize distinguishing between what we control and what we don't. By focusing solely on our actions rather than external outcomes, Stoic philosophy teaches resilience against adversity. This approach empowers individuals to find calm even amidst chaos. Modern psychology validates Stoic techniques through cognitive behavioral therapy, demonstrating the enduring relevance of ancient rational methods. The practice involves creating mental boundaries between ourselves and uncontrollable events, a principle applicable to contemporary stress management challenges. Practical Stoic techniques for daily life. Keeping a journal of daily reflections helps identify patterns in our reactions to situations. This habit fosters awareness of habitual responses that may hinder growth. Visualization exercises, similar to those recommended by Seneca, allow practitioners to mentally rehearse positive outcomes before facing real-world scenarios. Delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate pleasures for long-term gains, is a Stoic virtue that contributes significantly to personal development. Buddhist teachings on mindfulness and impermanence. Buddha's Four Noble Truths established a framework for understanding suffering and its cessation. Central to Buddhist thought is the recognition of impermanence, anicca, as a path to liberation from desire-driven pain. Mindfulness meditation, originating over 2,500 years ago, trains the mind to observe experiences objectively without attachment. This practice enhances emotional regulation and reduces anxiety levels. Contemporary neuroscience confirms that regular mindfulness practice alters brain structures associated with attention and emotional processing, validating ancient claims about mental transformation. Holistic healing traditions around the world. Traditional Chinese medicine employs acupuncture and herbal remedies based on energy flow principles. Ayurveda, from India, focuses on balancing bodily doshas through diet, lifestyle, and detoxification practices. These healing systems recognize the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit, an insight increasingly acknowledged by modern integrative medicine approaches. Herbal preparations used in ancient times often contain compounds now scientifically validated for their therapeutic properties, highlighting the empirical basis of traditional knowledge. Regular rituals involving nature. Immersion, such as forest bathing in Japan, echo ancient reverence for natural environments as sources of healing. The science behind traditional remedies. Curcumin and turmeric, known to ancient Indian healers, has demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects confirmed through clinical trials. Similar validation exists for many plant-based medicines once dismissed as mere folklore. Studies show that certain Ayurvedic formulations can regulate metabolic functions more effectively than synthetic alternatives in some cases, indicating the value of preserving indigenous medical knowledge. Confucian ethics and social responsibility. Confucius taught that cultivating virtuous character leads to harmonious society. His 5 relationships model emphasizes respect and reciprocity in familial, governmental, and communal contexts. These ethical guidelines promote stability by defining expected behaviors within social hierarchies. Contemporary business ethics draw parallels to these classical principles when addressing corporate governance issues. The emphasis on lifelong learning remains particularly pertinent in today's rapidly evolving professional landscape, where continuous skill development is crucial for career advancement. Indigenous knowledge systems and sustainability. Native American tribes maintained sophisticated environmental stewardship practices long before ecological science emerged. Their oral histories preserve invaluable knowledge about sustainable resource use. Tribal communities understood complex ecosystem interdependencies, developing agricultural techniques that preserved soil fertility for generations. These lessons hold particular significance in addressing current climate change challenges. Many ancient civilizations constructed cities with remarkable sustainability features, including water recycling systems and passive cooling designs still studied by modern architects. Preserving indigenous knowledge isn't merely about cultural preservation, it represents untapped solutions to pressing global problems. Lessons for modern environmental stewardship. Permaculture principles mirror ancient farming techniques that worked with nature rather than against it. By studying historical land use patterns, we gain new perspectives on sustainable agriculture. Traditional building materials used in ancient architecture often possessed superior thermal insulation properties compared to modern construction materials, offering eco-friendly design inspiration. The role of mythology in understanding human nature. Myths from various cultures serve as allegorical representations of universal psychological truths. They encode collective wisdom about human motivations, fears, and aspirations. Analyzing mythological narratives reveals recurring archetypes that persist across civilizations, suggesting shared aspects of the human psyche that transcend time and geography. Modern psychoanalysis draws heavily from mythological symbols, using them as tools to interpret unconscious processes and facilitate personal growth. Storytelling itself appears to be an innate human trait, with ancient myths serving similar purposes to contemporary narrative therapies in promoting emotional catharsis and insight. Integrating ancient wisdom into modern life. Adapting ancient practices requires thoughtful consideration of their original context while recognizing their applicability to contemporary challenges. This process involves identifying core principles that remain universally valid. Creating hybrid systems that combine traditional methodologies with scientific validation allows us to benefit from both ancestral knowledge and modern research findings. Prioritizing practices that foster emotional intelligence, ethical decision-making, and holistic well-being bridges the gap between past wisdom and present-day needs. Establishing routines that incorporate elements of ancient disciplines into daily life ensures sustained benefits without requiring complete lifestyle overhaul. Conclusion. The accumulated wisdom of countless generations continues to provide meaningful insights for navigating life's complexities. These ancient teachings address fundamental questions about existence, morality, and well-being with striking relevance today. To apply these lessons practically, consider integrating small habits inspired by ancient traditions, whether through mindful breathing exercises, reflective journaling, or adopting ethical consumption choices, into your everyday routine. In doing so, you honor centuries of accumulated human experience while enhancing your own quality of life.